While everyone's chasing the same AI tools, what's truly scarce is perspective, especially from cultures whose stories don't follow the patterns AI was trained on. Many tribes in America tell stories using circular or nonlinear structures that differ from the Western beginning middle end format dominating AI training data. The Diné Navajo use story circles, where the physical arrangement of storytellers in a circle reflects their nonlinear approach to narrative. Imagine what that reasoning could do with AI.
So what if you listen to, let's say, a tribe around the Great Lakes, Michigan, Wisconsin, what's now Canada, the Anishinaabe, as a way of storytelling? See, what people discover when they're in anthropology are these different ways of telling stories. Most of our AI data, and listen up, creators, I'm not asking you to appropriate cultures, but the language, the styles, the communication that we've largely diminished in the favor of one language is opening up. Reciprocity. AI companies could get richer by understanding the storytelling styles. And the Anishinaabe have so many ways that humor is integrated into the experience, where it's much less a linear, here's how we started, hero's journey, overcame stuff, and at the end we're all great, or things crashed and everything went bad. But let's get back to the Anishinaabe. To respect life from the smallest insects up, the kind of conduct people do to each other. Now, these are normal moral lessons, but they tie into the seasons. They tie in these ways that look beyond time the way we do, into connections with what was before us and what is coming. Now, you can dive deeper into them. There's so many others, like the Diné, the Navajo, and their stories, or the Hopi, and their stories of spirals of actually having predecessors underneath the ground who came up during times. And time is a very different concept. It's not linear. So what does this all mean? I'm not trying to get you into some cultural deep dive as much as, wow, put that with data that tells stories like Western minds do, and you start getting a balance where somebody could be able to tell in a different tradition. Those storytelling traditions are so rich, are rich sources of data, and also could be a possible way to support really amazing causes all around the world, to help them learn their language, maybe even teach their language to the next generations. Use it as a tool to explore these and these storytelling styles and bring it in. Hey, if you have anthropology in your mind, you get this right away. We're treating different cultures and adding different voices, different storytelling techniques, mostly come from different cultures. I've given you a few examples, but there's way more. So think about all those stories that aren't in there, that aren't posted on the internet or are deprioritized, because a lot of times data people don't understand what anthropologists understand. When you look at a culture, you change it. When you interfere with the culture, you change it. That is what AI does. It transforms. And that's okay. But don't blame it on that. Don't blame it on anything, because it's not just data. It's the way data connects and patterns in our world, not just storytelling like we have with a beginning, middle, and end, like Star Wars, right? Basically a Western in space. It starts around, goes through time, maybe even dimensions, shapeshifters. The stories are so rich. And what I'm saying is, you could bring that into AI, and as a creative person, you could leverage that and be able to say, hey, here are some traditions we should consider, and let's give back to them while we're doing that and make them stronger and understand their own culture better by teaching us about it and letting AI, with permission, get what it needs. That's the third part of HQ, is understanding the culture you're in and how to communicate to it.